Extraordinary is happening in China. Imagine traveling at 6.5 times the speed of sound. Impossible, yet China has done it. While the legendary Concorde flew at Mach 2, China has created futuristic machines that mock physics, monsters that tear through the sound barrier like cigarette paper, to engineering wonders running on hydrogen. Today, you are going to discover 8 planes from the future, including the new Chinese jet at Mach 6.5 that is revolutionizing aviation. They will all surprise you, but wait until you see number 1. It will blow your mind. Number 8, the hypersonic jumbo jet. Hold on tight. Here is the new Chinese monster at Mach 6.56 that is rewriting the rules of the sky. This design that has stunned engineers makes our big airliners look like carts. Beijing to New York takes 14 hours today. This aircraft does it in 2 hours, but the real revolution is in its engines. Unlike the others, thanks to its dorsal engine, this monster uses the deadly shock waves created at 7,000 kilometers per hour, not as an enemy, but as a lever to propel itself. Instead of burning tons of kerosene and blackening the sky, it runs on green solar hydrogen. Basically, it flies thanks to liquid sun and only emits water vapor. While the West burns billions in R&D for prototypes, China is preparing to produce this model in series, turning Boeing and Airbus at $300 million into slow and expensive scrap metal overnight. Do you think the USA and the West can still retaliate against this technological genius? Number 7, CASE plan. Here is a curiosity out of the wind tunnels of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, which has thrown the aerodynamics manuals in the trash. The E-plan, its name comes from its strange wings that form an eye seen from the front. The Western experts were laughing until the tests froze their smiles. This double-layer structure offers 25% more lift than any other hypersonic vehicle. The secret of this impossible force? Its wings at hypersonic speed. The compressed air creates violent shock waves that kill lift. But the brilliant design of the E-plan reverses physics. The lower wings send these waves back to the upper wings. Result, they surf on their own shock waves. This makes it not only a fast machine, but a projectile capable of carrying much heavier loads than its rivals, freight or bombs. Unlike complex Western designs, its simple structure is so inexpensive to produce that it could make hypersonic transport as competitive as a truck, swallowing the global logistics market of several trillions alone. Is this the end of American leadership in the sky? Number 6, Boeing hypersonic concept. B. Boeing has finally broken its silence and laid a MasterCard on the table. Here is the monster at Mach 5 that will make current planes look immobile in the sky. This design is not just made to go fast, but to surf the fine line between the atmosphere and space at 30,000 meters altitude. Up there, the air is rare, but friction still heats the fuselage to 600 degrees. Boeing has therefore armored the beast with titanium and ceramic to survive this hell. But the most impressive thing is hidden in its tail, the dual-flow engines. At takeoff, these are classic turbines, but past the sound barrier, they switch to ramjet mode, compressing and burning the air without any moving parts. The world elite who want to take off from New York in the morning to have lunch in London are already ready to pay a fortune for this magical trip, because this plane offers them the only thing that money couldn't buy until now: time. Number 5, Dawn Aerospace Aurora, Mark 3. Let's leave the giant NASA hangars for the deserted hills of New Zealand, where a handful of engineers are writing a silent epic. Here is the revolution that buries the constraint of vertical takeoff, the Aurora Mark 3. This machine does not take off like a rocket. It leaves from a classic runway, climbs to the confines of the atmosphere, drops its satellite, and comes back to land gliding with the elegance of a glider. The real revolution here is the rapid reusability. Even Elon Musk's rockets require weeks of maintenance and millions to take off again. The Aurora, it can do the round trip to space twice a day, but the most bluffing is its fuel. Instead of dangerous chemistry, it uses green solar fuels, crushing the costs. Putting a satellite into orbit costs millions. Aurora makes it as banal and cheap as a taxi ride. ride. An opportunity worth billions that makes investors salivate. In this technological race where every nation wants its share, do you think France is falling behind? Number 4. Exosonic. Quiet supersonic. Get ready, because here is the American initiative that breaks the biggest taboo of the sky, exosonic. Why did the Concorde die? Not because of its consumption, but because of its terrible sonic boom that exploded windows and woke up cities. But this team, hand in hand with NASA, has managed to lower the volume of physics. The engineers sculpted the nose and wings so that the sound waves no longer create an explosion, but touch the ground like a soft thud. This silent ghost disperses the shock waves and breaks the ban on supersonic flight over land. In addition, the end of the dirty oil diktat. These engines run on solar synthetic fuel, reducing the carbon footprint to 0. If you want a clean, fast, and quiet future, like this video now so that the algorithm spreads this silent revolution. Number 3. Tupolev Tu-444. We enter the top 3 with a monster capable of surviving where experts said impossible. The Tupolev Tu-444. Western media treat it as a museum piece, but this project is a phoenix, the symbol of raw Russian strength and endurance. It is not made to be pretty, but to work no matter what. Capable of taking off in the freezing cold of Siberia, this business jet has the potential, after modernization, to burn green hydrogen instead of dirty fuel. For Russia, it's not just transport, it's the symbol of energy independence. This toy for oligarchs and energy giants is a prestige investment worth billions that will change the balance of the sky. Number 2. Hermes Halcyon. One step from the top, here is the speed monster from Atlanta, for which the Pentagon has laid millions on the table so that it becomes reality. Hermes Halcyon, this machine does not just connect New York to London in 90 minutes. It smashes the wall between civil and military aviation at Mach 5. At the heart of the beast, the engineers have placed Chimera, one of the most complex engines in history. At takeoff, it's a classic turbojet, but at Mach 3, it undergoes a mechanical metamorphosis. The turbines stop, the air intakes open, and it becomes a ramjet that swallows the atmosphere. Its design is the very definition of endurance. To not melt under the heat, its fuselage is not aluminum, but entirely forged in titanium. And above all, it's not old dirty kerosene that flows in its veins, but the clean fuel of the future, iFuel, made of sun and wind. This project is not just for the hurried rich, but to propel the U.S. Army logistics at the speed of light. With the USA and China investing crazy sums, what should France do not to be left behind according to you? Number 1. Reaction engines. Skylon, here we are, the summit. Until now, everything remained in the atmosphere, but the Skylon breaks the borders and literally leaves the sky. This masterpiece of British engineering takes off from a runway like a plane, climbs to the confines of the atmosphere, then heads into orbit like a rocket. But unlike Elon Musk's rockets, once the job is done, it comes back gliding towards an airport to land softly and be reused. The secret of this spaceplane is hidden under the hood. The revolutionary Sabre engines. These gems cool the incoming air, heated to lava temperature by friction from 1,000 to minus 150 degrees in 1/100th of a second. This thermodynamic magic prevents the engine from melting and allows it to use atmospheric air to burn its fuel without burdening itself with heavy oxygen tanks. In addition, to produce this power, the Skylon does not rely on dirty fossil energies, but on liquefied hydrogen produced in immense solar farms. In short, it climbs towards space propelled, literally by liquid sun. This system reduces the cost of putting into orbit from thousands of dollars per kilo to just a few dollars. It is the only true power that holds the key to the cake worth several trillions of space mining exploitation. Today you have witnessed the great revolution in aviation. So who will win this war according to you? The old oil lobbies that chain us to slow and expensive planes, or this solar hypersonic revolution that shrinks the world and makes space our backyard? I await your opinions in the comments. I read everything. If you like the video, support us with a like and subscribe so you don't miss the future. See you soon.